Learn me, I'll learn you. Diversity, teach me, I teach you like university. Freedom be.
Hi, I'm Judy Blair, and I'm an anti-racism consultant specializing in working with white folks. I'm also a member of the team at Diverse City, and I'm excited to bring you this video series. In this series, we're looking at 15 different aspects of white supremacy culture. Now, when I use the words white supremacy in this context, what I'm actually talking about is not white supremacists or Proud Boys or white nationalists. I'm talking about the idea that whiteness is an ideal. It is something to aspire to. It is the default or the assumed in our culture. The 15 aspects that we're discussing in this video series comes from a list published in 1999 by Tema Okun, an anti-racist trainer and activist. The list itself is a culmination of work by multiple people, including Tema, but also including Kenneth Jones, Daniel Buford, James Williams, Sharon Martinez, and others. Over the past 2 decades, the list has served as a useful framework for recognizing, disrupting, and dismantling white supremacy in our day-to-day lives. I want to be really clear here. The values and norms this video series is addressing are not exclusive to Western white culture. They're also not necessarily bad or good. They're merely often invisible ways of being that are part of our socialization. If we want to create a more just and equitable world, we have to interrogate these values when we notice them coming up, checking to see if an alternate way of being might provide better, more equitable results. A word of caution: these norms should not be taken as a checklist of behaviors to eliminate, with the alternatives enshrined as the cure-all for everything that ails us. Critical analysis and weighing of these norms when they crop up is vital. There is no shortcut to uprooting white supremacy. Each video in this series focuses on one aspect from the list, and today's aspect is only one right way. I like to say that there's only one right way, and it's my way. Right? We all kind of think that secretly, or maybe not so secretly. And that if people will understand and use our way of doing a thing, they will see the light and see that it's the best way to do a thing. It's amazing. Maybe you're right. But maybe you're not, right? Only one right way hems us in. It keeps us from expanding our imagination to doing something differently. It's also intertwined with perfectionism in that if we're trying to show that we're perfect, we also know the right way to do a thing. And it's going to be the way that we know. It's our way, right? Understanding that there isn't only one right way allows us to expand. It allows us to explore. It allows us to see other ways of seeing the world and other ways of doing things in the world. We can push past the boundaries of our way, but we have to be able to do that. We have to be okay with our way not being the only right one, or sometimes it's even the wrong one. So, if you're coming across only one right way thinking, take a second, pause. Is there another way to do this thing that y'all are trying to do? If not, okay. But if there is, maybe you should explore it.
Learn me, I'll learn you. Diversity.